Hello, and welcome back to a new year, first of all. Happy New Year, everyone. A new true crime vlog. Today, we're going to talk about the Gardner Museum heist in Boston. This was a museum heist that took place in the early hours of March 18th, 1990. 13 pieces of art were stolen in total, which the FBI later calculated worth up to be about $500 million. The guards that were working that night, who were on duty, both admitted to letting some men, the thieves in, who were disguised as police officers, claiming they were responding to a disturbance call in the area. Even a lot of St. Patrick's goers or partiers that night who were out partying near the museum admitted to seeing the thieves near the museum around 1 a.m. when all of this started. But let me talk a little bit about the guard. Now, the first guard, Rick Abadath, he was the normal, that was his regular shift. The other guard, this was his first time working overnight. His first night on the job. Talk about a bad break. Now, the protocol for their job was that one stay at the security desk while the other does rounds with a walkie-talkie and a flashlight. His shift, just going around, on his way back to the booth, he had stopped at the side door and kind of opened it and made sure it was closed. Which is something that Rick had said that he had done every night of his shift, but he didn't bother telling the other guy that. Also during Rick's first patrol, several smoke alarms in the building went off, though no sign of smoke or fire or anything, so chalking it up to probably just partiers, since this is the night of St. Patrick's Day, and we are in Boston. St. Patrick's Day in Boston. What could go wrong? When Rick got back to the security room, he shut down the security panels because he couldn't find any indication of smoke or fire. Figured it was a malfunction, so he better turn it off. So shutting off a security panel was the protocol? Just like opening doors and not telling your partner what the heck it is you're doing? Okay. So Rick got back to the security desk around 1 a.m. At that point, his round was done. It's Stead's turn. So he started out on his shift. This is where everything gets real interesting. 1:20 a.m., Haystead began to make his rounds. While he was right as soon as his patrol started, a van pulled up to the side of the museum, rang a buzzer at that side door, which took them direct contact to Rick, who was sitting at the desk. Rick reported that these guys were dressed as real cops, reporting of a disturbance, and needed to come in to ask some questions. Rick let them in immediately. He greeted them in this side corridor that led on the side corner of the museum, and took them into the security desk where Rick was. While in there, Rick kind of noticed something, that they looked like they had fake mustaches. Fake mustache, you say? Which is on. One of them said that you look familiar. Would you mind providing us with some ID? Come around here so we can ask you some questions. Rick, wanting to oblige, he did so. He kind of wanted to wrap it up quickly. At that moment, they started to arrest him, put him in handcuffs. Rick kind of thought it was a little weird. Also at this exact moment, Haystead walked right into the security office as Rick was getting arrested. They also arrested Haystead, and Haystead asked, "Are we being put under arrest?" To which the thieves replied, "No, you're being robbed."
We're guards. We're guards, huh? We're guards. We're guards.
The fake cops wrapped their eyes and mouths and hands and legs together with duct tape. Took them down to a cellar where they handcuffed them to a steam pipe. Took both of their wallets and IDs, letting both of them know, "We know who you are. We know where you live. If you cooperate and don't say anything, in a year, you will be very rich."